Hello everyone, Matt from Brooksprex back with another video, and today I'm going to take a look at a recent set that I purchased from the LEGO store. And this is something that I'm sure that a number of folks already have, and you definitely have probably seen other reviews out there. But I figured to give a little whirl shot at my own review here in terms of this set, and definitely talk about my plans for what I want to do with this beyond just the actual set itself. So let's have a look and see what this set is. And here you go. Yes, I did go ahead and buy the LEGO Friends Soundstage Central Perk set. I figured it probably would be retiring at some point, and I have been hesitant to pull the trigger, but I decided, well, why not go ahead and do it. And I've seen other people turn this into some pretty neat things. So let's have a look and see. Alright, now here is a look at the entire set, fully assembled, as per the instructions. And of course you will notice, as I alluded to previously, that this is a soundstage kind of setup. The booklet does actually talk about why it was built in the fashion it is. And here there are some pages describing what the designers had in mind. And the idea was that if you watch the show at all, in the years it was on, or any reruns where they show this set here, the Central Perk set, you kind of see that there is this diagonal corner part to the building. It's not just a square section that leads into the main area here. And the designers wanted to hold true to that. In fact, in the booklet they do say that they visited the soundstage set to get an idea of actually what this looked like. And I feel like they've held pretty true to this. Based on their designs and what the original designer himself, who was also profiled in the instruction booklet, did as well. And there's actually pictures of some various parts of this model that compare it to the final design here. But let's have a look and see. So first we'll start from the outside. So yes, this is a printed window, transparent window piece. And the directions do say to put it in like this by default so you can see it from this side. But they also do encourage you to turn around it if you want to have the outside perspective. And I'll probably end up doing that kind of thing. And of course, they do have the double doors here for coming into the building. And then a small wall that kind of curves back out here. You can see the technique that they used to achieve the angles here that they do. They've got a lot of these kind of bracket or whatever kind of pieces these are called here, these guys, in plates and in bricks that help to achieve those weird angles. Along the sides here, nothing major. You can kind of see where there's a couple things built into the wall here. And then a side door. Gonna look inside here. That door is in the other set too, the original live show. The back is not all that flattering, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff here. And if you want to have this exposed, you probably have to do something with it, unless you don't really care about this. I will probably do something where I have this against the wall or it's not seen, so I don't care about that too much. Same idea here. There's actually an indentation. You'll see what that is momentarily. And of course then a support for the lighting. So that's the outside. Let's have a look at details on the inside. So first, come inside. There's a small rack to hang a hat and put some umbrellas in there. And then this is the raised section where Phoebe would play her various music of sorts. You can see that they gave her a guitar and a keyboard and a microphone for her shows during the while they're hanging out here. There is a table as well here. I do like how they design these tables. I think it's really fantastic for use in a kind of place like this. I do like how they included these lamp posts to be kind of parallel to the actual posts that are inside the building. It looks really cool in that green. It might be something I actually buy separately from Bricks and Pieces at some point. Perhaps I have a few more of those. We'll see. But again, here you can kind of see this weird angle, how this curves out. And most significantly, there's a lot of work that you do. You can see there's multiple levels here on plates to create this effect. There's a lot of stuff underneath there that creates this. On top it looks pretty decent, but underneath it's a lot of work. Moving along to the back here, you can see this little poster for Phoebe playing a show. Interesting lamp, which I don't even recall that being there, but that's pretty cool. There's another sofa and coffee cup in the back. There's some coffee cups on a wall here. I don't remember this, but yeah, there's a printed tile service sign here pointing toward the desk, the cashier area. And I did look this up too, but apparently there actually was a curtain that could obscure that door. I didn't realize that was there. I didn't realize what this was until I actually built it. But that's kind of neat. And it actually does hang on a small piece behind there that's on the door, or above the door. You can see here, this is the main desk area, a table, counter, whatever you want to call it, for workers here. In this case, forgot to show him off, but you do have Gunther. Tried and true here, sweeping and making a face. And in this set, they do also include Rachel in her form as she was when she was working at the perk here for the first few years of the show. Pretty cool. You can see kind of an old school cash register, a little container for some treats there. I think the highlight of this build, and which they did try to capture as best they could, is this huge coffee, cappuccino, whatever kind of style maker. I don't drink the beverages, so I don't know for sure, but yeah, a lot of detail is highlighted in here, and I can even tell you what a lot of this stuff actually really is, but a lot of detail is just really captured really, really well in this back section. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, they even got, I'm assuming that's like a heating vent register or something there. I don't even know. But just so much detail captured here. I'm really thrilled with how they did this. It's better than I would have expected. And then a couple of jewelry pieces acting as just kind of nice aesthetic lights for this corner here. And then something that you'll see a major part of this build too. This section here, this section, and then we'll come to the last one here, the major one. All these pieces you see here, these are actually plates with some snot bricks laid on their sides, and some other bricks too, to create a carpet, basically, a patterned carpet. So there's actually a depression there that's about maybe 2 plates thick or so that you settle that into, and it's basically level. There's a small bit that kind of juts out, but it actually looks really neat. You did have to be careful about how you build it though to make sure it works. And then the same idea here. There is some blue and some kind of nougat color and some brown or dark red underneath here as well. Let me actually move this out of the way and show that better. So that's a similar build too, kind of a carpet-esque piece that you lay in there and then things to sit on it through snot pieces. Okay, and now the biggest part of this is, of course, where all the friends would sit. Excuse me, Matt. So, they've got a table and chairs here. Usually one of the men would sit over here. Of course, the classic, iconic orange couch, which actually was a pretty neat build to put together. And then the very large armchair that one of them also enjoyed sitting in, with, of course, their table. So I think it's really, really neat. And of course, this is also the largest of the 3 carpet-esque kind of builds here. A lot of pieces go into this at different levels, different colors, as you can see. It does hold together pretty well, and it just settles in there. So I think all in all it works. And let me just give you a quick look again at all the friends here. So again, here's Phoebe with a guitar. Again, there's Gunther. There's Rachel. There's Joey with his how you doing face. Monica. There's a look at Chandler. He actually is holding a laptop here. And of course, there's Ross with a hairstyle. Actually, I think they all have certain hairstyles that were tailored to them. And of course, you can see the Rachel. So, that's a look at the front set, which kind of turned out to be an interesting build in terms of a lot of different methodologies, and all the detail I think is fantastic. So I give props to the designers for this. As to my plans, I will transform this in some way to create probably a multi-story building of some kind. I don't know how I'm going to handle this section in terms of whether I want to keep it or if I'm going to kind of modify it to create a more rectangular structure. Not sure yet, But I do know, I think I want to keep this. I think there's so much amazing stuff in here that it's would be really fun to just have this as a place for the figures to go in Brooksville. Oh, I forgot to show you this too. This is also a panel piece, custom printed, or not custom printed, but printed piece. Pretty neat all around. Of course, I will take out the 2 support pieces as part of that. But that is the Friends set. It's just a quick idea of the leftover pieces that I had from my particular build, excuse me. The pizza box is technically supposed to go to Joey along with the pizza slice itself. I just didn't bother putting them on there. But you can see a lot of extra little pieces that you could probably use for other builds too. Pretty fun. Things I don't necessarily have a lot of myself. And then there's the sticker piece. So the 2x3 tiles with the Phoebe Buffet playing in the one outside. 2 chair pieces, and then the reserved panel piece right there is actually a sticker. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my look at the Friends set here. I know there's a lot of other ones that are out there. It's been around for a while, but I figured I'd go ahead and get it and let you see for yourself what I think of it and my plans. So as always, thank you for watching. It's definitely appreciated. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below if you have any thoughts. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.